Hi, I'm Kendra Onixxx.
And I'm Gia Ferrari, and you're watching the Boulet Brothers Dragula Season 3, Episode 5, BOUView!
Yes! Mom!
It has definitely, absolutely, totally been a whole week.
A whole week.
Since we last filmed. There has been no few-minute gap between filming from the last BOUView to now.
At all. We did not just go over there and throw in pieces of trash.
All right, so the episode starts off, you know, the monsters that didn't get exterminated, they come right in, and they kiki, and they talk about, you know, Madeline, you know, and her big drama from a few minutes ago. And, one big thing to notice is that, so Priscilla, she started talking about how she was having struggles with addiction, and then Madeline pulls her aside because she's also had struggles with addiction.
Of course.
And so they're having a very heart-to-heart moment. And at the same moment, Harlow laughs.
Yeah, because Harlow and Louisiana, they were doing their makeup with the Sharpies, which is part of the challenge. So she looked in the mirror and she started laughing.
Yeah.
And the way it's cut to make us believe that Harlow was laughing at Priscilla spilling her soul. You know what I mean? And obviously we all know editing, let's be real. We know that I personally feel that Harlow would never disrespect somebody and laugh at them bearing their soul about addiction. You know what I mean? But that's the way it's cut and paste.
Well, no, I kind of saw it as definitely, she was definitely laughing at the marker face.
Of course.
But, you know, Priscilla heard the laugh. And she, you know, she just felt inappropriate for somebody to be laughing while she's opening up. You know, and I'm not sure if Priscilla was talking to the room or if she was just talking to Madeline, but she took it the wrong way, and, you know, she broke down. She cried, which I understand because it's something difficult to talk about.
It's something difficult to have yourself be vulnerable, and then you hear somebody laughing, regardless if they're laughing at you or a different situation. It's hard to hear that when you're being vulnerable.
Yeah, but Harlow ended up apologizing, and, you know, it was just all water under the brink.
So all the monsters find out that the floor show is trash-based. It's garbage couture, pretty much.
They have to make their entire garment just out of trash.
Out of
garbage, out of a dumpster. And for their makeup, they had to use nothing but permanent markers. They could use their foundations.
Which is crazy to me.
They could use their foundations, but they had to use permanent markers for eyeshadow, for lipstick, for whatever.
Contour.
Or paper, construction paper, or whatever the maybe. I thought this was a really cool challenge. I love design challenges where they have, you know, a concept, make something, or make something out of nothing. And I try to make something out of nothing.
And it's gorgeous.
Oh, feel the fantasy, mama.
You have a crown. She has a gorgeous can crown. Her gorgeous, her bolero. Her trash bag bolero.
Glad.
And I have my gorgeous fascinator, which you put, you know, chicken nuggets in it. And my top, this is the first time I've ever been to Walgreens. We all know this. I've never been there, ever. And, you know, I have my cute little earring. So let's get into the floor show.
So first up, we have Miss Priscilla Chambers. What you think of this trash?
I actually really like Priscilla Chambers' outfit. It was like she put black trash bags over a corset, which, you know, is cool. But then she had like a layered kind of gown, and then she had like stuff all over, like paint, it looked like, all over it. And then she even kind of like poked fun at her addiction since it was part of the episode, and she had a syringe and then she put it on herself, and then she even had a freaking...
The possum.
Yeah.
I love that possum on her chest.
It was pretty cool.
I thought she looked incredible. I liked the silhouette that she created. She looked, weirdly enough, she looked beautiful.
She looked very avant-garbage.
Yeah, it was avant-garbage. I love that bitch.
I got that from Frankie Doom. I don't want nobody to try to clock me. Avant-garbage.
Yeah, Priscilla looked amazing. Amazing.
She really did. And then next on the runway, we had Iva Destruction. And what did you think about her razor fantasy?
Eva has a nice body. And Eva has... So Eva was playing off the fact.
She looked good.
Eva was playing off the fact that she was hairy. And so she had like all these razors, and then for eyebrows she had like the little like the
eyebrow shaver thingy.
I thought it was definitely a very simple look, but I got what she was going for because she is hairy, and it was.
I liked it. It was very it was simplistic but effective because it was like polar opposites. She had the razors on with her Sasquatch body, but in the boudoir she was like working on some shoes that she had the razors on. And I don't know if she completed them because they didn't make them on the runway.
So then we have Miss Louisiana Purchase. What did you think of her?
I don't know what it is about Louisiana, but I absolutely love her drag aesthetic. Like, this outfit is amazing. And as you guys all know, I love rats. So she has like the big shoulder pieces, the big peplum on the side, the neon colors everywhere on top of the white trash bag. It's amazing. And she took the Boulet's note of a bigger silhouette this time.
Yeah, I thought she looked really good. I liked that the way that her hair was shaped matched her shoulders.
Yeah.
And the color scheme was really interesting. I thought she looked incredible. She's definitely, she's gunning for that top 3.
She's definitely a contender.
I could definitely see her up there.
It was so disgusting also how, I don't know what she was chewing on. I don't know if it was like to me, it looked like an intestine. But she was just like, it grossed me out. So, I mean, she did her damn job. So, crawling out of the depths of Venice Beach, we have Lad Insider. What'd you think about him?
I thought he looked great when he was standing for the judging.
Oh.
Because I agree that when he came out crawling, it was really difficult to see the details of the look. But I did like the idea of this King Poseidon caught in, you know, our oceans are polluted. There's a lot of plastic. So he had like the plastic rings from the sodas or whatever beer, whatever you want to drink. I don't know, but I thought it was a great look, but the way he presented it was definitely a little faulty.
I thought it was very effective. He looked diseased as he crawled over the stage. He even had a straw in his damn nose. Like, I mean, come on, girl. Like, I mean, it was there. I guess they wanted to see the whole thing, but he has to stand up later on so you can see the whole thing. I feel like Landon is more of a performance artist than like, oh, look at me on the stage. This is what I'm modeling. I loved it.
I agree, because actually in episode 1, that's one thing that I didn't like about his look.
That he just stood there.
He was just walking. He didn't really know how to runway. But when he's performing his look, that's when he's doing great. So I agree with that. You know, that maybe the crawling was effective. It was just hard to see the entire look. It was a great look. Like I said, once he was standing, I loved it. Oh. So next up we have Miss Harlow Eve. What did you think about this maxi pad?
I loved her look. She literally looked like a walking tampon. I feel like they told her not to use the soiled tampon that she was saving for this look.
Yeah.
But I wish she was able to use them because, I mean, that's her art. She's a shock artist. She loves blood. She loves making people feel uncomfortable. And I just wish she was able to present her art like it was intended to be.
Yeah, I agree, because, you know, a few episodes ago we had the whole situation with Dahlia being grossed out with being used tampons in the freezer. And so I feel like...
Which is really nasty, but she did have them in a plastic bag.
Yeah, I feel like that's what she was going to do this episode, but they were like, we can't do it. It's gross or something. I don't know. They told her...
Maybe it's unhygienic?
Maybe. They didn't allow it. Maybe... Who knows? Point is that I feel like that's why her look didn't exactly get there. Like, I got her look and I got what she was going for, but because it was just clean and not bloody, which would have been more effective, it wasn't effective.
I also wish, because I've seen Harlow perform, not this, but she has a performance where she has like something on her head and she has syringes and then she pushes them down and then stuff comes out of them. I wish she would have did that here, because that would have been so cool to see her white tampons just turn all bloody and disgusting. But I mean, I like the look overall.
Yeah.
Next we have Leviathan and Onixx's girlfriend, Miss Dahlia Black. What'd you think about her?
Girl, Dahlia Black had me gagged this episode. She looked so incredible. Honestly, one of my favorite looks in all 3 seasons. It was that good. She looked so good. The idea of just this Rat Queen. I feel like it was glamour, filth, and horror put together in one. So amazing. What did you think?
Well, since it's the best look in all 3 seasons.
One of the.
Oh, okay. So one of the. I really, 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 really love this look. Like, once again, I love rats. And then she looked like the Rat Queen. Like, if you guys are like my age, I am 30. And then you remember Ninja Turtles and then Captain Splinter. It looks like his wife, like from the fucking sewer. It's so cute.
She looked stunning.
It's like cute, horrifying, and just cute. I loved it. It's so cute.
Amazing. Dahlia Black.
A+.
So next up we have Miss Madeline Hatter. What did you think of Madeline?
Honestly, I really didn't like it at all. I didn't. I just thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. It wasn't bad looking at all. I thought it was cool. And then when she started putting the black spray paint, I was like, oh, okay.
Work. Well, you guys know how I felt about Madeline the last several episodes, how she just doesn't stand out for me. I think this was a huge step up from what she's been doing. I disagree with you. I really liked her look a lot.
Okay, out of all the looks on the runway, you like this look a lot?
Out of all the looks that she's done.
No. Out of all the looks on the runway this episode, you like this look a lot?
I do. It's not my favorite of the night, but they were all really good.
Serious.
I liked her look. When she started spray painting herself, I don't know.
She lived!
I thought it was really cool. I can't even spray paint in a garage. I start choking. So the fact that she was spray painting right in her face, I was like, oh God. I just thought it was something,
That wasn't spray paint.
It was a step up for Madeline from what she's been doing.
True.
Keep it up. Hopefully she keeps it up because she is an incredible performer. And this to me was good.
I'll give her that.
I'm sorry.
This was probably the most horrifying she's looked on any episode. I'll give her that.
And she didn't wear red hair again.
She didn't have no hair. She had a trash bag on her head. So the second part of the challenge was they had to get interviewed by the trash queen goddess
Disasterina, whom I love.
I love Disasterina. We've had her on our show. We're gonna have her again this season. Stay tuned. But yes, so she had to interview everyone and see how they stood up to Disasterina's huge personality. And just a couple standouts was obviously Priscilla Chambers. She literally went toe to toe with her.
Yeah.
She had Disasterina thinking.
And you know what's funny is that when I first saw them Meet the Monsters, I was like, Priscilla kind of looks like Disasterina. If Disasterina wasn't the worst drag queen in the world.
Yes.
So she, I don't know, Priscilla, she just has this very charming personality. I absolutely love her. Some opposite of standouts, some
Iva Destruction, girl.
Obviously, I mean, it's obvious that they cut her going, I'm sure she said something.
Hopefully. Hopefully they cut it to look like that.
But it seemed pretty bad.
Dahlia kind of flatlined a little bit as well.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, if you're being interviewed by Disasterina, just have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's not an actual interview. You don't actually have to answer like, well, let me tell you this, Disasterina. You just have fun. Like Priscilla. I love Priscilla.
And then also Harlow kind of like over-talked.
Oh my gosh. She was just talking and Disaster was like...
Disasterina didn't know what to do. And Disasterina is always 2 steps ahead of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just did. She was like... all right, she just gonna keep talking. It was kind of awkward, to be honest.
So before we get into the winner and the bottoms, Bitch Pudding came on as a judge.
Yes!
I love Bitch Pudding, winner of season 2.
Winner of season 2.
She looked so beautiful.
She looked amazing.
Her hair, her makeup, stunning.
This was like an episode of alums. We had Disasterina, we had Bitch Pudding, we had Melissa B. Fierce. If you guys didn't know, Melissa B. Fierce did the hair for the Boulets. And she also did these gloves. Ooh. If you guys don't know who Melissa B. Fierce is, she was top 3 season 1.
Go watch it on Amazon Prime right now.
Priscilla Chambers ended up winning the challenge, which was pretty much my pick as well.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
I think it was between her and Dahlia, but Priscilla killed it in that interview. Yeah. So that's what got her to win. Well deserved, absolutely amazing.
My top 2 were Priscilla and Louisiana. So
Dahlia for me. Sorry about it. But the bottoms were Miss Iva Destruction
and Harlow Eve,
which I was shooketh because I was gunning for both of them top 3.
Yes.
I really thought both of them were going to be top 3. For the Extermination Challenge, they had a basically suck. They had like this this pipe with the cockroach in the middle, and they had to try to blow the cockroach into the other person's mouth.
But the only one that didn't have to participate was Priscilla Chambers for winning the challenge.
Everybody had to participate.
Everyone
in the
extermination.
But Eva and Harlow were still the only ones that were qualified for extermination. So they ended up doing it. It seemed kind of fun. I probably would have thrown up if the cockroach hit my lips.
I was more worried, personally, about the breath. Somebody else's breath going down my throat than a cockroach.
Let me put a mint.
That would have been my worries.
A Listerine pocket pack.
Literally would have been my worries besides the cockroach.
Yeah, but after they did it, unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to one of these two really strong competitors.
Harlow Eve ended up getting the axe.
I was so sad. You know what? I watched it in traffic on the way home, so I probably would have crashed. But I was so sad. I was like this. No, Harlow!
But the funny part is that me and Harlow died in the same car.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, she got like suffocated to death and then left in a ditch where she belongs. Bye, Harlow.
You will definitely be missed.
So now we're down to the top 6. We're pretty much halfway done with the competition. At this point, who do you think top 3?
Quickly. Top 3, I feel, will be Landon, Louisiana, and I really want Dahlia in top 3. I do.
I think Landon for sure.
But I want Iva Destruction too. Let me get a top 4. And Iva rounds out my top 4.
Oh my gosh. I think top 3. Landon for sure. Iva, definitely. She already has 2 wins. As far as the third person, to me, that's a little unclear. Dahlia she has amazing looks. That rat princess blew me away. But Louisiana,
and her super villain.
But Louisiana also has been really coming up. She started off a little weak, but she's really coming up strong. So I think it could be either one of them.
True.
So we both agree, Landon for sure.
Landon for sure. We both agree on that.
Landon.
Hey, home team!
Landon inside of me. All right, so that was the episode. We honestly do not know when the next one's gonna come out. Amazon is
smoking crack.
Girl, Amazon is eating some pop brownies or something because they are posting episodes late or early or 2 at the same time. So
it's insane.
We have no
I actually
idea.
had to watch mine on iTunes, so you guys can catch it there too.
Yeah, I don't know when episode 6 is gonna come out, but when it does, we will be ready here, ready to BOUview for you. If you like this episode, make sure you leave a comment below. Leave a like.
Leave a subscribe. Hit the bell.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a.
So y'all know when we post stuff.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram, starting with me at Miss Gia Ferrari.
And me at Kendra Onixxx.
And we will see you guys whenever the hell Amazon decides.
Whenever they release the episode.
Peace out. Bye.
Bye.